All right. If you guys have not already, be sure and put your good news in the chat for us. Okay.
Okay, it's exciting time. I get to introduce my senior sales director, none other than the amazing Lorraine Noland. Woohoo! Y'all just, I don't know, do a pom pom or something. Hi, Jen. We're so glad you're at the airport and you get to be on. This is exciting, right? You guys, Lorraine began her business in September of 1986 while working full time and 6 months pregnant. She is celebrating 40 years in Mary Kay next month. Woo! Wait, she earned her first car in 9 months and debuted as a sales director a year later. Over her career, Lorraine has earned 21 cars, including 6 Cadillacs. She has achieved 99 Star Consultant quarters, earning 8 gold medals, and has been a member of the Seminar Courts of Sales and Sharing. Lorraine has led her unit to the Circle of Achievement 19 times, including multiple $500,000 levels and a high of $600,000. Her highest retail month exceeded $86,000, y'all, with a top commission check of over $12,500. She currently has 2 offspring sales directors. I'm one of them. And is married to Ken, and they're celebrating 42 years in September. She's a mom of 2 boys and 5 grandchildren who call her Gigi. Lorraine's most honored award in Mary Kay is being a Go Give nominee for always being there for any consultant or director because she loves supporting and lifting others up. Y'all give it up for my senior sales director, Lorraine Nolan.
Thank you, Marie. Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure to be on here with you and you introducing me. I mean, that is amazing. So, who had some wins? I saw a couple. I want to do I think Adeline, I see. And then I'm just going to give a shout out because, oh, there's Kelly. All right, Kelly. And Kelly, so tell us about your week this past week.
I sold $32 and I put out 2 new fish bowls.
Hey, hey, there you go. And you're headed to seminar.
On Friday.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it.
Hey, that works. That works. All right, I want to give a shout out. I saw Jen Hall is her flight has been delayed, so she was able to get on and be on the meeting while she's sitting in the airport. There she is. I see her waving. Hey, Jen, look at you. You're like, okay, I don't have to miss training. I can be on here.
Right. My original plan was, oh, I was going to miss Monday night meeting because I'd be in the air, but apparently I was supposed to be on, so I'm delayed. And now I was on.
Thank you, Jim, for being on. Wow, that is wonderful. So, no reason to miss a Monday night, right? All right. Well, I am so excited that you guys are on here. And was there somebody else? Let's see. Ken is the best. Oh, Kelly, I'll be sure and tell Ken that. Uh, oh, let's see. Danielle. Oh, Danielle. All
Yeah.
right.
Her video is not on.
Okay, Danielle.
I'm here.
There you go. Okay, Danielle, tell us about your win.
Well, I'm having my lunch party on the 18th. I have 11 confirmed guests, and I'm working on more. I got 2 orders. One was a surprise. I didn't even know the lady ordered. I sent her a message. She ordered for her daughter that went to the daycare that I work at, and I got a pop that said, "You have a Mary Kay order." I'm like, I didn't order, and it was Amy. I was shocked.
Aren't those great?
Yes, that's great. Thank you.
That's like pillow money. You go to sleep, put your head on the pillow, and you wake up. You got money, honey.
I like that idea. Thank you.
Thank you. Yay. All right. Okay. Well, ladies. All right. I have the honor. Oh no, we're gonna watch Red Jacket. Let's give it up for Red Jacket and above.
Yeah, get me some biscuits. Yeah, I love you. Please, I have.
Okay. Now I get the pleasure of introducing to you my first line offspring, the wonderful, you know her, you love her, Marie Harbord. And Marie began her Mary Kay journey over 3 decades ago just for the discount, quickly discovering there is so much more available. Marie has been a double star achiever 8 times and a triple star achiever. Y'all, she sports that beautiful diamond necklace. 15 years in the National Court of Sales and Court of Sharing achiever. Multiple times. She has earned 130 star consultant quarters and has been driving free since 1996. I remember us picking up that car. All right. Marie has led her unit to a circle of achievement 14 consecutive years, including multiple years in the $500,000 unit, and her highest single month commission exceeded 12,500. Marie has been married to her husband Doug for over 42 years, is a mom of 4, and a proud grandma known as Riri to 10 grandchildren. Known for her generous heart, Marie was honored as Mary Kay Go Give nominee and continues to lead with passion and purpose. Y'all give it up for Marie Harbord.
You, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to run into some announcements real quick, and then you get to see Lorraine and I back on the screen again because we are your traders tonight, but we are so excited about all that's happening in August. So as we talked last week, you guys, these are your all-star 4-quarter consistent star prizes. I really hope you've picked one for yourself, plastered it every place in your house, because remember, yes. Why can't I think of her name? Rachel, thank you. Rachel and Angela talked last week about goals, and they were so good. And you guys, really, tracked number grows, but really keeping all of these things in front of us is so vital. So I can't wait to see what you guys have on your goal poster. Don't forget Points to Paradise. We are in the final stretch, you guys. Remember, August, September, and October. So the final 3 months kicked off August 1st, and everybody can still hit it. Everybody can still hit this challenge. Beautiful sunglasses, the clutch, the actual cruise voucher, everything, you guys. Make it happen for you. All you have to do is track it, right? Do the work and track it. Coming up this week, of course, there's Workday Wednesday happening this Wednesday. If you need your date book filled up, you've got maybe some snow blindness. I can't say it, but that's what it is. And maybe you need some additional bookings on there. Workday Wednesday is a great opportunity to hang out with your sister sales directors and consultants and really learn from each other and cheer each other on. It's honestly a great event. So be on for that. And then, of course, we have 2 great guest opportunities coming up Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. The virtual skincare class is going on. And
yeah, Marie, these are not updated.
No,
sorry, these are not
that's
updated.
Okay.
This week is the training.
Yeah, this week is actually for consultants only. And so the consultants only, you don't want to miss this, right? Janice does such a great job of pouring in. And then the guest event is actually with Jill Davis. She will have just been coming off of a seminar. And so she is on fire. And so that's on Thursday night at 8 p.m. So the dates are wrong. The time is the same. And the guests might look different. And just remember, no guests on Wednesday. Okay. Obviously, the Skin Vigorate Duo facial device is out. It is considered limited edition, you guys. So when they're gone, they're gone. So if you are currently promoting it, great. Make sure you get them ordered and get them delivered, and keep promoting, right? Keep promoting until we hear differently. So it's a great one. I know it is. And seminar, of course, we know is going on this week. And so if you, for some reason, didn't get registered, and maybe you're a sapphire, or maybe you're an emerald, you can actually still go. Just show up and register on site, you guys. It's right here in our neck of the woods, right? We're so grateful that it's close. But that is it for announcements. Lorraine and I are excited to be your trainers tonight. As you know, the Emeralds are raining in on Fort Worth for their seminar, and theirs kicks off technically tomorrow. Jess, we're grateful for you, because Jess is actually an Emerald, but she is choosing to be with us tonight instead of packing, probably, because I think you probably could be doing that. But Lorraine and my assignment for you guys tonight was to offer you some tips on closing the sale with confidence. And so we've done some homework for you, and we're excited to share. We're kind of going to do this in just like a conversation with Lorraine and I, because we want it to be interactive. There are going to be some queue ups in the chat for you guys. Okay, so we really want you to be interactive too. We don't just want to sit up here and just spout to you, because that's zero fun for anyone, right? Can I get an amen? Go ahead, start your chat right now. Give us an amen in the chat so I know you know how to use it. Okay. All right. Thank you, Adeline. Thank you, Adeline. Kelly, awesome. Okay. Thank you, Chris. Okay. So, you guys, have you ever had someone absolutely love the products at an event, and she tells you how amazing everything was, and then she says, I'll think about it? You guys can raise your hand in your screen, or you can actually, chime in the chat. Lorraine, we're going to send it over to you.
All right. Yes. Oh, yes. Amen. You go through and they're like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And you wonder, okay, so what? And so you wonder, what do you do? Okay, you've got to close the sale. And that's what this whole meeting, as Marie said, is all about, and doing it with confidence. And so they're counting on us to guide them, and just kind of ask. I like questions, Marie. I don't know about you, but I really like to ask questions and ask them. If they say, I love it, I love it, I love it, but I'll think about it, I ask, so what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Normally, a woman will give you the true answer on the second or third objection. And then you can either work with her on that, or she really is not ready to do it. How about you, Marie?
Well, you guys, I'm going to ask you this question. So I want you to drop one word in the chat. How do you feel when it's time to actually ask for the sale? Okay. Do you feel nervous? Do you feel, oh, Kelly, there you go. Okay. We're in sync. Do you feel awkward? Are you excited? Maybe you're unsure. Anybody ever felt pushy? Right? What about confident? Our goal tonight for you to walk away from our time with you is for you to really have that confidence to ask for the sale. And there are ways for you to ask for the sale without saying, what do you want to buy? We're going to get into that. All right. So part one, why don't we close?
Okay. So Marie, why do you think so many consultants hesitate?
Well, I think from personal experience, my very first party, it was the fear of hearing that two-letter word, no. Anybody else? Nobody likes a no, right? We don't want to seem pushy, which we've already talked about. Nobody wants to feel pushy, right? And here's what I know to be true is if you're not pushy in life, it's going to be super hard for you to be pushy in Mary Kay. right? Like we'll have a lot of consultants or a lot of prospects ask about becoming a consultant. We're having this conversation with them. And she says one of her big obstacles about saying yes to becoming a part of your team would be she doesn't want to feel pushy to her friends and family. And I literally just try to reassure her, listen, Susie, I've known you all of 12 minutes now. You didn't seem pushy in any of our conversation yet, right? So if you're not pushy in life, you probably are going to be pushy in Mary Kay. We assume they'll tell us what they want if they want something. You guys, I literally, for my first party, I just said, hey, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and clean up. And, my trunk's open. There's product in there. If you guys want anything, you feel free to go out and get it.
Sounds like my first class.
Really professional, right? Really professional. And, we don't want someone to think that we're selling. It seems so silly to say it out loud, but we don't, right? But the truth is, just like Lorraine said earlier, people expect us to help them make a decision. We're the consultant, right? We are the best dressed in the room. We stand out. Those things are so important, not only for the people in the room to know who the consultant is, but they're so important to help our confidence. Okay? Trust me, when you are dressed to the nines and your makeup is laid, as Gloria Mayfield Banks would say, it is much easier to do this with confidence, right? Okay, in the chat, you guys, I want you to finish this sentence. Are you ready? The hardest part about closing is... The hardest part about closing is...
Hey, I'm not seeing. Oh, there we go. Asking for the sale.
Correct. Awesome, Kelly.
In
Yep.
the right place. What else, guys? Not getting the right words out.
I think it's Brigitte. Is that right? Or is it Bridget? I'm making it hard, Bridget.
It's Brigitte.
Bridget, I was close. I knew it wasn't Bridget. Yes, that's so good, Bridget. I love that. Yes, not getting the right words out. That happens to all of us. Oh, Danielle, we want to come back to that. Knowing what they need. I want to write that down on my notes.
Yes, I'm writing that down now. Yes, not knowing what to say, that's come up. Talking about money with people. Okay.
Okay, Crystal, I love this. When everyone just wants a charcoal mask or microderm supplement skincare, I love that there is a sale, but my goal is for them to buy a set. I love that. We'll go back to that too if we have a few minutes. Okay, Lorraine.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What does confidence actually sound like?
Oh goodness, you know what? That really is, and especially if you're new, you're like, I don't feel it, I don't get it. But you know what? It's genuine, it's warm, it is be yourself. And it's okay, when you're at an appointment or something, that to say, I don't know the answer to that, but I can get back to you. And that's part of being warm and genuine and being helpful. I've had customers ask me, I can't use a product that has this ingredient in it. And I'll go research that for her and make sure that I get back with her. Another one is feeling relaxed. Okay. So, guys, Marie was saying that she told him the product was in the car, go get it. I actually almost passed out at my first class and had to lay down and told them the product's in the car, and they actually bought something and filled up and then offered to drive me home. And I said, no, I'm okay now. And so
you were a little too relaxed.
I was 6 months pregnant, looked like I was having twins, y'all. Okay. And so, just the thing about relax, what I found was after that experience and a couple of other times after that was really what I was doing was having fun and playing with makeup with other women. That helped me to rethink my thought of being tense or not being perfect or that. And being curious, I go back to asking questions because if you don't know their need, it's hard to fill it. And so I want to make sure that if I sell something to a customer, it really is something she's going to benefit from, that it's not for my benefit, but it's for her benefit. And I think that that also goes into play with being genuine because you aren't convincing somebody that they need this. You're guiding them on how it can benefit them. And so confidence comes by doing, is what I would say, Marie. And so, what do you think is the number one mistakes consultants make?
Well, you guys, it's not uncommon for us to be nervous, especially when we're new. And sometimes if that's our personality in our nerves, some people giggle when they're nervous, right? Some people can't sit still when they're, all of us have a different way that our nervousness comes out. And oftentimes, we just want to spew information, right? Our nervousness just makes us talk, and we just talk too much, and we just blah, 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 right? We can't stop. And so, some people would call that diarrhea of the mouth, but whatever. It's more like Lorraine said, instead of giving information, just ask questions. And then here's the real trick though. My senior sales director always told me that when you ask questions, whether your tongue is bleeding out the side of your mouth, you are not to respond before she does. Okay, there's your rule, right? You ask the question and you want her to respond. It's vital. It's vital to your relationship. It's vital to the sale. It's vital for her growing trust with you, right? And so instead of just spewing information and saying, here's everything we have, maybe try this. How about, which product are you most excited about? It's trickling. I'm waiting, right? But I am not going to speak till she does. I always ask, how does your face feel when you're sitting by yourselves with your customer, your new customer? You're sitting alone with her at the private consultation, which is also a confidence piece, you guys. One of you commented, Crystal, you commented about when everyone just wants charcoal mask or microdermabrasion. And oftentimes that comes about because one person started it and then everybody now is caught on. This is the thing, we can just do this, right? Or everybody buys a lip gloss or a lip, whatever, right? So if you are taking them away and you are in a private setting for that individual close, that individual consultation, she also trusts you more, right? And she feels more comfortable talking about what she'd really like with you, whether it's a little bit or a lot, right? Her money situation is her money situation and doesn't need to be discussed with all the people at the table, right? And so asking, how does your face feel? You're smiling and nodding, right? Okay, great. Was there anything that you were most excited about today, right? What concerns are you hoping to solve? You guys, as women, we are microscoping in the magnifying mirror everything about our face, right? We're just looking at it. And so we all have our bug list, right? So what concerns are you hoping to solve? What about, which one feels like the best fit for you? You have shown her the menu. A few weeks ago, Steph and I went through the actual closing sheet at an actual group close, right at the table close. And if you didn't get to see that training, you can go back through the archives and you can find it, or ask your sales director and she'll send it to you. But having a menu for her to choose what she'd like from makes her purchasing that set, as Crystal mentioned, so much more appealing to her, because she's seeing what she's tried on the paper, and or, as Lauren Robertson says, in the travel roll-up bag, right? We were taught that years ago, and it's just brilliant to have everybody have a travel roll-up bag because nobody wants the product taken away. Again, can I get an amen in the comments? Do any of us want anything taken away? No, we want it all, right? Okay, so ultimately we want you to focus on questions because they create a conversation, right? So type yes in the chat if you've ever talked so much that your customer barely got a chance to answer. she's going to walk away from this appointment knowing more about you than you know about her, which is backwards, right? We want to know more about her than she knows about us. Okay. All right. Here are some easy closing questions. So, Lorraine, what do we actually say?
Okay, there are several closes in any appointment, even somebody who reorders. I'll just give you a perfect example. This past week, I had a customer who had bought the time-wise repair a year ago. I would follow up, and I'd text her, I'd leave her a message, how you doing? Did you get the lookbook? She never responded. A week ago, she responded and said, I want those 3 eyeshadows of those samples you put in my bag. Okay, now understand that was a year ago. Okay. And she said, "Now I apologize for not getting back with you." Anyway, long story short, we set up a time. She came over and I had her 3 eyeshadows ready. And so I asked her, you know, so tell me about your skincare. And so many times we just want to fill an order. So there's a close also when you are refilling a reorder. If you keep it in my customers or you keep it with another thing of what a customer buys, you can kind of track what they're using, what they're not, what's going, ask them questions, what's happening here, what's happening there. And that also helps you to close. So it was a $30 purchase that turned into a $230 purchase because she just got away from it. And then she tried some other things and nothing was really working, but she didn't want to come out. And I don't know, she needed those eyeshadows more. And so from that and asking questions, she's like, yeah, you know what? The moisturizer was a little thick. So I said, well, what about we try this one? Throw it in the bag. And so those are closing questions also, I feel. And then, what would you say? What do you actually say on easy closing? So tell me of what we talked about today. What do you want to start with? What do you want to start with? And then, like Marie said, I used to write on my card, I used to put these closes on a 3x5 and actually say, I've got a couple of questions to ask you. And I'd take my little 3x5 cards and I'd actually read them and go, and I'd ask that question. And then after I asked that, there was in parentheses, this was for me only, not to say. It said, shut up. Okay. So ask the question and then be quiet. Let them answer the question. So that would be, which would you prefer? Would you prefer the ultimate set or the miracle set by itself? Ask them and let them answer the question. If money were no object, what else would you have gotten today? Form a wish list so that when you do follow up, that's another close for you. So those are some things that I would definitely say. And hmm, you can, you don't want to be assumptive and say, let's get you started with this. She may not be ready with that. I would say a thumbs down on that one. Did I jump forward, Marie? I feel like I jumped forward. I did not. No,
You're still in the right spot.
I'm still in
These
the
are
right
just,
spot.
these are
I
just
even have it on
recommended
paper and this, but I've got the sash on, y'all. Learn these words. This is from my Girl Scout Troop 100, and I've decided, Marie, that's where our unit needs to be. 100,
I love that.
Don't you love it? Okay. Anyway, I can't believe it fits. All right. Would you, don't ask, let's get you started with, you want to recommend the clothes based on everything we shared. Like I said, what do you want to start with? So I want to ask you guys, what, which closing question are you most likely to try this week? And if you're not sure, you can always go to MKU. They've got the closing questions there. Ask your director, or if they say that they've got a budget, I need to keep it around $100, you can make a suggestion for them, but ask the question. Okay? So write in the chat, guys. What would be a question you could ask that would get you to know better what they're thinking and where they want to start? Would that be how you'd say it, Marie?
Yeah, yeah, I love Kelly said it right too. Yeah. Which one feels like the right fit for you right now? And which product are you most excited about today?
Oh, I love that, Crystal, too. What products are you most excited about? Exactly.
Good job, Jen. Yep, love it. The other thing, you guys, I do really like this question where it says, my customers who have similar skin to yours love this combination. And you also then have an opportunity to recommend something for her. Oftentimes, women like knowing that someone else is enjoying this combination that has the same skin as theirs, right? Or similar skin. Hardly anyone has the same, but similar skin. And so I do like that close also.
So,
and the budget close, I always feel like is great. Like, do you have a budget today that you need to work with? Because sometimes that's an important question. And again, I feel like that just builds that extra layer of trust. Money, it's a thing. We can't ignore it.
do you remember the clothes well, I still use it. If money were no object, where would you start? But also, you know your situation a whole lot better than I do. Where would you like to start?
Yep.
So, what would you
So when they say, I need to think about it, Lorraine, what would you say?
They need to think about it?
When they say, I need to think about it, what would you say?
I would say, okay, tell me what we're thinking about. Be clear, repeat the question and just kind of be clear so that you do understand what it is they're thinking about. If it is a skincare and they say, well, I'm thinking about getting the skincare, I do ask them, what is keeping you from trying it? If you loved it. And then again, a lot of times it can just be a money situation, but if it's like they're not sure if it's going to work for them, we have that 100% satisfaction guarantee, guys. And that follow through that we can guarantee that customer, if she's just unhappy with it, take it back from her. So that would be a couple of my questions, I would say. And so, then
also, before you skip this part, Lorraine, I really do like this as a thought. When someone says it's just too expensive, because just chime in the chat, you guys. Have you ever heard that? Like, has anybody ever responded to a purchase opportunity that it's just too expensive? Or that their budget doesn't support this right now? They might say it differently, but the bottom line is they're thinking the same, right? And so for me, I really love this option, and I've never used this before, but I'm going to. Now, I understand, would it help if we prioritize the products that will make the biggest difference first? Because don't we all want to see like the transformation, right? Like, we want to know that what we're doing. I have a really sweet customer who lives around the corner, you guys, from me here. And she ended up joining my team about 4 months ago. Her daughter gets married in September. She's a little older than I am. She loves to work in the yard. She doesn't actually do what necessarily is all the things, right? To protect her skin, moisturize her skin, all the things, right? She loves sun. You can just tell where I'm going with this. And so she is so proud of herself. And I'm so proud of her. She has literally stuck to her regimen for now 4 months. And she's thrilled with her results. You guys, that's what we're looking for, right? Whether they're a customer or a consultant, it doesn't matter, but that's what we're looking for. So, so offering her that opportunity to help her prioritize what would make the biggest difference first, I feel like would keep her coming back, right? Give her a little, she'll come back for more. Okay. And then the other one where she says, the objection where she says, maybe later. How long we've all heard that, right? So you saying as her consultant now, I'd love to help you get started whenever you're ready. What would need to happen for today to be the right time? You guys, words matter so much. And oftentimes when we are sitting with them to close that sale, using the word today is so important because we do want her to make a decision while she's just tried the product, right? Because we know the value of the most sales come and the most recruiting come from being close to the product. Bottom line, right? Somebody really, really wise taught me that, and she's on the screen with me. So keeping everything tight and close to the product is really key, you guys. Okay, we're going to move on. All right, confidence builders. All right, how do we become more confident, Lorraine?
Well, again, I think it's earn while you learn, and get out there and just do it. And if you have to put it on a 3x5 card, they don't know that you haven't memorized it or you haven't practiced it enough that it becomes you. And that in after a while, you can just it comes out, and it comes out in a way that is caring. You make it your own. It is not pushy. But she asked you for the appointment for a reason. She allowed you to book her for a reason. And so she wanted to try your product. And so now you need to practice your words. Marie and I were taught to when we're putting our makeup on in the morning, when we're doing our skincare, we used to have a flip chart. We still have a flip chart. Some use it, some don't. But I'd put it right beside my mirror and I was putting on the cleanser. I talked about the benefits of it while I was washing my face. Learn, learn your product, okay? And that's how you're going to become more confident. And that's also how you're going to know your product. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so we don't all use every different skincare, okay? But try every different skincare. Know how it feels. Have you tried the new foundation? What does it feel like? What does the luminous feel like? What does the matte feel like? So that's how you're going to build your confidence. It's really hard to sell something that you don't know or feel or smell, okay? So that's how you build confidence. And remember, by doing that, you're a consultant. And then you're not selling, you're sharing. And I think that's a big difference. Okay, thing I hate if I go retail shopping for clothes is I try something on, I come out of the dressing room and I know I look like a potato in it. It looks like a potato sack in it. Okay. And the gal says, "Oh, that's so cute. I love that." I'm like, okay. So I'm going to go to the next store. And then I come out and the gal says, and I don't purposely do that, but I know after I put it on, and she goes, let me see you. And I come out and she sees me and she goes, mm-mm, mm-mm, take that off. Mm-mm. That's who I'm going to shop with, guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I'm going to shop with, right?
Amen.
Yes, yes. So, get confident in your product. Practice as you're putting on your makeup in the morning. Talk to yourself. Your family may think you're crazy. It's okay. They know you are anyway. Okay, so Ken would come in and go, "Who are you talking to?" And I said, "I'm practicing. I'm practicing."
Well,
So,
in today's world, we have every opportunity to practice on our lives in our customer groups, you guys. Just practice in front of your customers. They love you. It's perfect.
yeah. And I asked him, let me borrow your face because we got this new product out and I really would love your opinion. And I
Love it,
really
Kelly.
do want their opinion. Oh,
Kelly and I, literally, we are tonight like this, you guys. We every single thing we have said on top of each other in the chat. I love that, Lorraine. And you guys, the other thing, as Lorraine mentioned, to know your products, not only do you learn them, of course, by using them yourself, but gosh, you guys, Lorraine and I are from the school where, like, there was not this resource at your fingertips to just push a button and type in a few words or a few letters that go with that product and that it pops up and gives you every bit of information. It is incredible. There's no reason for us to not know everything about the product. And we don't have to retain it all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking you to use up bandwidth in your brain to hold all that in there because you don't have to. But you can push on any product on our My Shop. and it gives you everything, right? If you've got a question from a customer, a prospect, whatever that is, you guys, just like Lorraine said in the beginning, you guys, we can go research and get back to her. We don't have to know it all right now. We do not.
And
we can still be just as successful.
And and I find that most of the questions are, well, tell me why I want this or why I'd love this. Right? Okay.
Hey, did you guys see Kelly? She literally was typing while I was talking.
What did she say?
Okay. All right, Kelly, you're not going to know this. You're not going to know this. You're not going to say this at the same time. All right. So, all right, Lorraine,
Let's talk about a no. Let's talk about a no. Okay.
We're wrapping it. We're doing a wrap up. You ready?
We're doing the wrap up.
Okay. You're going to give me the question right here. You got it? She's got a question for me, you guys.
I do have a question for you, Marie. Every time you confidently ask for a sale, you're giving the opportunity to say yes. So, well, where did I miss that question, Marie?
It's above it. It's right above it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I learned that okay, see, guys, anybody can do this. All right.
We have notes. Go ahead.
All right. Anybody
we
can
have
do
4 minutes.
I've learned that every no gets me closer to a yes.
And every time you confidently ask for the sale, you guys, you're giving someone the opportunity to say yes, right? If we don't ask, she cannot say yes, okay? So Lorraine has a challenge for you. Are you ready?
Okay. All right. I want you to ask every customer one closing question that you've learned tonight and that you've heard here tonight. One. And no exceptions, okay? So no reason why. We're all traveling or we're coming back or whatever. So if you're listening to this recording after you come back from seminar, you still have the challenge too. And then share it with your sales director which closing questions were most comfortable, best received, produce the best results. And gang, if you think, I don't know what to ask, you go back through this chat, you go back, listen to this, and you can, I used to always say this, my director put me in a challenge and I have to do this. I just need to ask and then see how she responds, guys. They will laugh with you. They will love you. They will love the fact that you're wanting to learn more. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. All right.
Okay, you guys,
take it away with
have a fun bonus activity for us to finish it up. Are you ready? Yes. Kelly does use me a lot. Okay. Use me and abuse me, girl.
Yes.
All right. So
blame it on us.
The game we're playing is would you say this? So in the chat, you're going to do thumbs up or thumbs down. All right. Or you can do it on your screen, whichever one you want. All right. So would you like to buy anything today? Is that a question you would ask? We have mixed answers.
We do. We do.
Okay. So tell me, Teresa, why would you say no? Why would you not say? Can you type in the chat for me?
Or unmute for a minute.
Kelly, I love that one. Okay, you guys, here's the thing about asking if you want to buy anything today. Most people, honestly, their response may not be really warm. They're just going to be like, no, because you don't want to ask a yes or no. It is always a choice, correct? When you're booking her at her individual consultation for her follow-up appointment, you don't say, does next Thursday work for you for your follow-up appointment? Right? You say, I have openings Tuesday or Thursday of next week. Are morning or afternoon better for you? Or morning or evening, whatever, right? It's always a choice of two, same thing, okay? So it's okay. It's Teresa, I love that. Got some feral kids. It's all good. It's all right. I just had somebody walk in the front door and I just heard the door bang. And if I told you who it was, you would laugh with me, but I won't tell you that. Okay, so here's a good question maybe you might ask. Which foundation finish feels like the better fit for you? Would this be a yes or no question that you would or wouldn't ask? Which foundation finish feels like the better fit for you? Kelly, I love your gifts. Love that. Okay, yes, agreed. Okay, here's a good one. Lorraine and I both did this. We just shared this. We threw ourselves under the bus at the beginning of this conversation, right? Just let me know if you need anything. Is this a question you would ask? Good job, Crystal. Thank you, all of you. You are correct.
I love it. Yes.
Take our lead. You would not ask that question. Okay. And what about this question? I really like this question personally, that I think I might ask this one, but I don't know. What would you guys do? So let's build the perfect routine for your skin. I feel like this could be a mic drop question, right? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for whoever that fun little confetti over there was. That was awesome. Okay, you guys. So bottom line is, here's our closing thoughts. If you have questions, of course, feel free to reach out to either one of us. We are happy to answer anything for you, but we have ultimate confidence in you that you can do this. All right? Dress to the nines, right? Dress for the part, you guys. They want to know you're the consultant in the room. Slay your makeup, right? That's what we do. You would not go to a dentist with no teeth. Okay, I just said that. Okay, so you got to have your makeup on, right? But you know what? We truly believe people don't buy because they were pressured. They buy because they feel understood.
Yes.
Don't we all want to feel understood? Lorraine wanted the woman in the dressing room to be honest with her. She did not want to come out and have everyone look at her and say, you look great, when she knew she looked awful.
Look
right?
like a potato.
When we listen well, recommend confidently, and simply ask for the sale, we are serving our customers. We're not selling to them. Confidence isn't having all the perfect words. It's believing enough in yourself, your products, and the difference they can make that you're willing to ask. And I'm going to add one caveat here. If you're not using a skincare system and our color, it is hard for you to close the sale confidently. So I would highly encourage you to make your next order to fill your own shelves if you're not there yet. All right?
And I
You
want to
guys,
say
we
one
loved
thing.
it. We hope you did. Yes,
I want to
Lorraine's
say
got
one
something.
thing. So
Yes.
women don't want, like Marie said, don't want to be sold, but they want to take your call. They want to try our product. So text them, pick up the phone, and ask for their opinion. They're always
Amen.
willing to give the opinion. Thank you,
Amen.
Marie.
Amen. Yes, it was fun, you guys. I hope you guys walked away with some great stuff. We are praying over you being able and being confident to close the sale, because that's what we do. So we're going to open the breakout room. Some of you are going to go to breakout rooms. Some of you, your directors are at seminar. I apologize, but they went. Anyway, Jess, thanks for running behind the scenes,
Thank you,
friends. I
Jess.
appreciate you so much. And if you're going to seminar with us, to the Sapphire Seminar, we can't wait. Those of you that have already been, thank you for not sharing all the details. Bye, you guys.
Great job, Marie. Even though I messed up on a couple of them, we still covered it all. And so, thank you so much. You are amazing. I can't wait to see you. And I think we kept it fun either way. All right. So, love you, girl. Bye. Michelle, I'm going to close it and